By the 19th century, Spain had weakened as a colonial power. This reality forced Spain to take a different approach with its colonies, especially in the latter part of the century, as Puerto Rico and Cuba remained its last colonies. This would bring significant events and changes to Puerto Rico. In 1812, Spain adopted the Cadiz Constitution, dividing Spain and its territories into provinces, each with a local corporation or council to promote its prosperity and defend its interests. This granted Puerto Ricans conditional citizenship. It's worth noting that the delegate who fought for Puerto Rico's rights during the enactment of this constitution was Ramon Power, a native-born Puerto Rican who was one of the first to refer to himself as such. In 1815, Spain then issued the Royal Decree of Graces, which encouraged immigration from Spain and non-Spanish European countries, altering the island's demographics further. This decree would be expanded in the following decades and would once again alter the demographic landscape of Puerto Rico. Thousands of families from all regions of Spain, particularly Asturias, Catalonia, Majorca, and Galicia, Germany, Corsica, Ireland, France, Portugal, the Canary Islands, and other locations, escaping from harsh economic times in Europe and lured by the offer of free land, soon immigrated to Puerto Rico. With these two acts, Spain sought to strengthen Puerto Rico's allegiance to Spain and make them less likely to revolt for independence. However, this was short-lived, as the Cadiz Constitution was revoked and Puerto Rico was once again ruled by the unrestricted power of the Spanish monarch. Soon, Puerto Rico was faced with slave revolts, social unrest, and calls for independence. One of the most significant events that occurred on the island in the 19th century was on September 23, 1868. Hundreds of men and women in the town of Lares, stricken by poverty and politically estranged from Spain, revolted against Spanish rule, seeking independence. This event became known as El Grito de Lares, or the Cry of Lares, and was planned by a group led by Dr. Ramon Emeterio Betances. The uprising was quickly put down by Spanish authorities. However, after the revolt, political and social reforms occurred. Two of the most important reforms include the abolition of slavery and the Autonomic Charter of 1897. On March 22, 1873, the Spanish National Assembly officially abolished slavery in Puerto Rico, and in 1897, Puerto Rico gained political autonomy from Spain. However, the political autonomy would become short-lived as a new power was making its presence known in what would culminate into the Spanish-American War. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Help us to spread this video by sharing. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more videos.